Hello, everyone. So many people, including you, value it as more than just a car company. Does this mean that Elon Musk has full power to tell the board, I either go along with this or I won't go along with anything else? Putting that into the Tesla basket, Musk is Tesla. Musk is Tesla. And when you think about the AI, robotics, and disruptive technology we've talked about in the program, that's important. I mean, that's worth about 60% to 70% of Tesla's value when you think about where everything's going. So I think this is going to be a fun game of poker with the board. It ultimately gets resolved. That was sort of the street's view today, but no doubt, it's the last thing you want to see is this sort of high-stakes drama played over the lawsuit in Delaware, that's still ongoing from 2018. I think what ultimately happened, the new comp package will get him up there from a percent probably to 18-20% with incentives. But then there's also thoughts, are there going to be new structures in terms of almost an AI unit within Tesla, where Musk maybe has more ownership of that, and then Tesla is a company as ownership for that, because the reality is that 5 years from now, I think Tesla looks a lot different in terms of robotics, Optimus, and AI. That's going to be, I could argue, you have a stock that could double, over the next 4 or 5 years as FSD and AI ultimately play out. And I think Musk recognizes that as well be actual value. But then it comes down to the biggest asset for Tesla is Musk. If Musk ultimately took AI outside of Tesla, that would change the dynamic of the Tesla story. And I think the board recognizes that, which is that this is going to be a little sort of old Western standoff happening between Musk and the board once the core in the fast-paced realm of tech innovation. One man's bold move vision has shocked people all over the world. Today, dear viewers, we begin a journey through the mysterious halls of Tesla's destiny. But before we go deep into this electrifying saga, let's take a look at what's to come. Today, we'll figure out Elon Musk's big plan for Tesla and deal with the complicated problems of voting control. Look at how Musk's stock has affected other people. Move your body and look into the crystal ball to imagine what the future holds for this innovative company. Get ready to be amazed and captivated, because this journey is going to be nothing less than amazing. Do not miss a single moment of the action. Click the subscribe button and set off the alarm. Call bell to stay up to date on the latest Tesla thoughts and news stories. Hello, and welcome to Tesla Stock News. Let's begin this movie. Ives talked on CNBC about Elon Musk's request for a 25% voting control in Tesla. Musk wants to have an impact on the company's progress in robotics and AI. Ives thinks that Musk has a substantial impact on the company's value, ranging from 60% to 70%. Many experts believe that the board will eventually resolve this issue with Musk. Additionally, Dan says that Tesla's stock could potentially double over the next 4 to 5 years. It's important to note that Ives says Elon Musk is Tesla and Tesla is Elon Musk. Additionally, he stresses how important Musk's work is in AI goods and says it would be bad for Tesla if Musk worked on AI projects outside of Tesla. Dan's answer matches how we feel without taking into account the bigger picture of energy, robotics, and freedom. Tesla's value as a car company might seem inflated, but these other factors add a lot to its general worth, similar to how Apple's growth has added to its value. Beyond its core products has affected its trajectory. It's worth considering how much of Tesla's success depends on Elon Musk's visionary leadership. Companies like Apple have seen that without a visionary leader, they can shift from innovation to execution, both of which can lead to good results. It's still not clear what will happen in the long run if a visionary leader is replaced with an executive. In this way, Tesla's future is an interesting subject. One important thing to keep in mind is that even though Elon Musk wants more power, this may not be the best way for Tesla to grow. Some say it might not be the best way to move forward. In the chat with CNBC, Ives thinks that the problems between Elon Musk and the board will be solved in the end. It's important to note that Musk's worries aren't just about getting more shares or money. They're also about getting power in the robotics and AI fields. His job is to make sure that AI development stays in line with Tesla's goals so that no bad developments happen. This viewpoint clearly shows that Tesla is more than just a car company. Its value goes beyond cars and includes energy as well. self-driving cars and robots without these parts when compared to Apple after Steve Jobs. There's also talk about what might happen if Musk exercises these options, which could lead to a big selling event to pay taxes. This situation might have a bad effect on investors. Finding a balance between Musk's goals and protecting investor interests, especially during economic downturns, is still a tough problem. Looking ahead to the future, Musk wants Tesla to become an AI robots company. Powerhouse's stock value could double in the next 4 to 5 years. This makes people think about possible reorganizations, such as making a different AI division within Tesla that Musk would have more control over, or even thinking about buybacks, but it's still not clear if these ideas will work or how hard they will be to implement. Whether to grow Tesla even more or merge companies into one might not be the easiest thing to do. Bringing companies like Psy into the Tesla fold has been suggested, but not all possible acquisitions will help Tesla reach its goals, and buyers may not be very interested in buying companies like the boring one. This means that acquisitions might not have a big effect on Elon's ownership stake, since those companies aren't worth as much as Tesla. Another point of disagreement is the idea of buybacks. Some people support using some of Tesla's growing cash reserves for buybacks, but it's important to remember that this would only make Elon's share in the company grow by $10 for every $10 spent on buybacks. Elon's share of the company would only go up by $2. To give you an idea of how long it will take to get the power you want, for every $10 spent on buybacks, Elon's ownership percentage would go up by a small amount, just $2. Buybacks can be a good financial plan for many reasons, such as giving value back to shareholders and making the best use of capital structure. It might not be the fastest way to get the amount of control over Tesla's future that is wanted. The idea of combining other companies into Tesla depends on how complicated Tesla's stock structure is. It's still not clear if this method will work, and experts like Dan Ives are better able to shed light on that. Elon Musk's dedication to Tesla is a key part in this equation. Some people think that Elon might get a divorce because of the shifting interests, especially with his work with companies like SpaceX, but Elon's heart is still with Tesla. His desire for power comes from his interest in the progress of robotics and AI. He wants to make sure that Tesla stays on track and doesn't make any bad decisions that could hurt its future, like building a rogue robot army. Now let's go back to Dan Ives, who talks about how Musk and Tesla are connected. Musk is Tesla and Tesla is Musk. This sentence shows how important Musk is to the worth and direction of the company. One question that comes up is whether the board should ask Elon Musk to give them promises about his share of ownership. Investors are worried about situations like this because Musk's stock sales have caused big drops in Tesla's stock price in the past. If Musk's power falls below a certain level, it could make people question the company's stability. It is interesting that Elon Musk voiced his worries about control at such a strange time. It seemed out of the blue, but it shows how angry he is getting, especially about the compensation plan. It is important to note that a big chunk of Musk's wealth comes from this 2018 pay deal. However, AI seems to be the crux of the matter. As we see this problem take center stage within Tesla, it's clear that finding a solution that pleases both Musk and investors will be difficult. Musk wants more control over AI, which is a big reason for his pursuit of voting control. In recent months, Elon Musk has been focusing a lot on how Tesla is becoming a company that focuses on robotics and AI. He has talked about this during earnings calls, talking about things like AI-powered taxis and how important AI is to Tesla's future. It's important to understand that Musk is not pulling away from Tesla's AI and robotics goals. Instead, he sees how quickly these fields are changing and wants to make sure Tesla stays on the right track. Viewers, what do you think about Musk's commitment to Tesla's dream of AI and robots? Feel free to say what you think. One point of disagreement is the idea that Elon Musk's recent actions, such as selling some of his Tesla stock, have made it harder for him to get the 25% control he wants. However, it's important to note that his stock sales didn't have a big effect on his ownership percentage, and the main thing that's stopping him from getting 25% is Tesla's voting control structure. Some people have said that Tesla could use its cash to buy back its own shares as a possible answer to this complicated problem, but it's important to understand the specifics of the plan for each to 10 that goes toward buybacks. Elon's ownership percentage goes up by just $1. This slight increase in ownership may